And welcome into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction. That is way too loud. Hold on, everybody. Still, after not streaming for a few days, got to fix everything back up here. Style, we want to take that off. There we go. All right, welcome in, everybody. Don't know why that's so bright. It looks fine on this side, but it looks, when I'm watching it on YouTube, it looks bright. But let's start saying hello to some folks. Luminous was here first. What's up, Luminous? He says, this is bizarre. I say Philly 7, Mets 2. Luminous also says, I think Soto and Clay Holmes get traded. I don't think Soto gets traded. I do believe Clay Holmes will get traded. Who's going to take that Soto contract? I think Lindor. I think there's a better chance Lindor gets traded than Soto. Sean is here saying hi to everybody. What's up, Sean? Sean's also saying 9-2 Mets. Scott, 5 innings with 7 Ks. Already written down. Thank you, Sean. Frank is here. What's up, Frank? Luminous also says Phillies might win a division, but will be obliterated by the Dodgers. I don't think so. I do think they can win the division. I do not think this Philadelphia team would get obliterated by the Dodgers. Bam is here. What's up, Bam? It says Bam is here, but I don't see a message from Bam. But it gave him the points. So Bam is here somewhere. I don't know. I do not know, Bam. There he goes. He goes, why are my messages getting changed after I chat? I don't know. Don't know. Brad Keller to the 15-day IL with a UCL tear. Probably out for the season. Wow. Ooh, Lindor, didn't think of that. I think, not to say they're going to trade either one of them, but Lindor, I think, has a better shot at getting traded than Soto. No, Lindor's not going back to Cleveland. If Lindor's going to get traded anywhere, it's either going to be to the Yankees or Dodgers. Yeah, we didn't get obliterated last year. We lost, but it was a close series. Yeah. He says now we do probably go one and done. Frank T saying Mets win 4-3. I think with the pitching matchups that I saw, I think tonight is the only shot for the Mets to win a game in this series. But let me know. Did you guys watch the All-Star game? I didn't even watch the All-Star game. We did do the home run derby, so we'll see. The NHL schedule came out today. And at least for the Mets 2027 schedule came out today. Now, of course, that's tentative because the looming lockout. Luminous says the All-Star game was lame. I turned it on. It was 3-0. I'm like, yeah, nope. Card Crazed is here saying good afternoon, everyone. I think this will be a close series. All-Star game was kind of a dud, says Bam. So a little thing with the weather, not really weather. They're treating it as weather just because it's conditions. The air index, if they said it's supposed to get worse in Philadelphia as the night goes on, they said if it gets over to 200, MLB will step in and stop the game. Mr. John, you chose correctly. Yeah, 4-0. Yeah. Frank says after carrying Carla's and Mrs. Jane's bags, I went to sleep. So we'll load our graphics up here in a little bit. Let's move these around. Let's see if they refreshed it yet. Nope, not yet. Actually, I think we too. I think we need to go that one. We'll see. When the 3D graphics load, we can fix them up. I hear the game. I don't see the game. There we go. All right, here we go. Tonight's Met lineup. It'll be A.J. Ewing leading off. Juan Soto will bat second. Bo Bichette third. Francisco Lindor fourth. Carson Bench fifth. Jorge Polanco will bat sixth. Jared Young seventh. Brett Beatty eighth. And Francisco Alvarez will bat ninth. In the Phillies defense tonight, it'll be Bohm at third. Turner at short. Stott at second. Harper at first. Real Muto behind the dish. Brandon Marsh in left, Crawford in center, and Rincones will be in right field. Aaron Nola on the mound for the Phillies, 3-6 in 19 starts with a 5.75 ERA. Has given up 20 home runs in 97 innings, 31 walks to 102 strikeouts, and averages 5 1/3 innings per start. PA is here. What's up? One extra base hit the whole game. Yikes. What's up, PA? Charles Adderley is here. What is up, Sir Charles? Boyce is back. What's up, boys? So, took the last couple days to work on some of the football stuff that we're preparing for this season. Was able to get one of the things done. The other one is going to have to be shelved and planned for next year. PA gifted a thumbs up. Thank you so much, PA. Appreciate that. Bam saying yo PAS again. Yeah, I don't know. Bam. Maybe go out and come back in. Boy says I'm treating the second half like its own season. Well, it's going to be a bad season because I think the Mets are going to be sellers here over the next 2 or 3 weeks. If the Mets get 60 of the last 65, will that be enough? Well, how many wins are they at now? 60? Well, yeah, because that would give them 100 wins. We're still waiting for first pitch here. Once that loads, we'll reload the graphics here. Oh, I know why. Let me do something here real quick, guys. Let me take that off the screen for a second. I know why it's not loading. And then we'll fix this up here real quick. The joys of not live streaming for a couple days. Swung on a miss. 1-2 to count. All right. All right, there we go. Back-to-back change-ups. Strikeout number 1. No, it's still, the graphics are still a little off here. Let's try it again. There we go. All right. I think I don't know about the tracker. I think the tracker's a tad bit ahead of me, I think. What's up, Patrick? In for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Down low. Ooh, they called a strike. Nope, he swung. No challenge. P.S. What do you enjoy most about live streaming? Getting to watch the game with fellow fans. Back to the old grind. What's up, Tom? One and two to count. One, two. Only the eighth pitch of the inning from Nola. Down low. 2-2. Might have been a little bit inside. Down low. 3-2. Let's turn that off. The 3-2. And a ground ball back up the middle. Base hit in the center field off the shortstop's glove. A 1-out single. Oh, Bo Bichette hearing the Boo Birds. Turner's at short tonight for the Phillies. For the Philly fans that are still in the chat, how much does Turner play? 155 out of the 162. First pitch is in for a strike. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. And that one blooped out to right. And that'll drop in for, oh, foul ball. Foul ball. You have Brandon to hit first. Oh and 2 here. Nola looks over at the runner at first. And now sets the pitch. Outside, 1 and 2. 1 and 2 the count. The 1-2. And a little chopper to first. Harper will go to second. Good throw there. Back to first. Double play. Nice play by Harper on the 3-6-3 double play. We go bottom 1. Phillies coming to bat. Let's see if it's one of the settings with the camera here. It just seems too bright. There we go. A little bit, but no, I don't know. You guys let me know. Is it too bright? Christopher Brady's back. What's up, Christopher? You like the 2020 with the shortened season? I did not. No, I understood why they did it. Frank says looks good to me. Christian Scott on the mound here tonight for our Mets. Okay, thank you guys. The Philly lineup tonight. Trey Turner will lead it off. Kyle Schwarber will DH and bat second. Harper third. Marsh fourth. Bohm fifth. Stott sixth. Real Muto seventh. Rincones eighth. And Crawford will bat ninth. Once again, Christian Scott on the mound here for the Mets. The defense behind him. Bichette at third. Lindor at short. Beatty at second. Young at first. Alvarez doing the catching. Soto in left. Ewing in center. And Benj in right field. First pitch is in for a strike. And that one hit out to right. Ewing will make the catch, 1 away. I can't stand when games are on ESPN and not MLB Network. Here's Schwarber. God bless you, Mrs. PAS. Check swing. Oh, they said he went 0-1. Schwarber thought about challenging, but he did not. Pops foul, 0-2. What's up, Stanley? Frank saying God bless. And that one lifted out to left. AJ Ewing is there again, left center. 2 away. Oh, Harper's coming up. I was trying to listen. What is Harper's walk-up song? In for a strike, 0-1. I do not think so, card crazed. Outside 1-1. Could have had it done earlier to be ready for 2027. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Berg says, all right, folks. Let's get the season over. Frank says 25 likes, and he proceeds much more. In the little chopper foul. I know there's a bunch of streamers doing the game tonight. So we got a bunch of competition tonight to cover our Mets. ESPN, dude, come on. A 1-2-3 inning. I missed it because it keeps going in and out. We're going to the second inning. For the Mets, it'll be Lindor, Benj, and Polanco. I mean, Philly fans has got to be excited, right? Second half of the year, you're starting off 2 games back behind Atlanta. And I think you guys are better than Atlanta. District says, I like this new look for the channel. Thank you so much, District. Really appreciate it. Charles says, don't be so busy chasing tomorrow that you miss the beauty of today. Whoa. What up, Charles? Thank you for the kind words, District. Make sure you drop your link. Let us know what you got coming up. There's District Nation's channel, everybody. Make sure you check that young man out. Does a great job of covering the Washington Nationals, the Washington Commanders. We'll mix in some other games as well. He said, don't go chasing waterfalls. First pitch to Lindor is hit out to center field. As Rinconis, the right fielder, will come over. Bird says no better way to start the second half than to have the Mets right out of the break. You're welcome. I don't know about all the teams. The Mets today released their 2027 schedule. No start times or anything, but what days and what teams. Nola only up to 17 pitches here in the second inning. Already was one out. Down low, 1-1. Oh, MLB doesn't pick the starts. Teams do. Oh, thank you. I swung on a missed. I did not know that, District. Thank you for that information. Huh. They're interviewing Harper on the field. And that's a base hit in the left field. Bends with a hit here. Bam says Nola has still put up elite numbers against righties, but lefties have been killing them. And that one popped out to left by Polanco. Actually, Turner on the edge of the grass will make the catch. 2 away. Great interview right now with Harper with the ESPN cast. I usually don't like these interviews during the game like this, but this is a good one. Orioles get their regular season schedule today as well. So maybe it was every team then. Up and in, 1-0. I believe the Mets, I just took a quick glance at it. I believe the Mets open the regular season next year in Miami. The 1-0 pickoff throw. Benj dives back in. Runner goes. No throw. Benj steals the bag. 1-1 count now. Here to Young. Foul. This one down the line, the right in the corner. Foul. These networks have to get better camera angles. There's no reason that a TV network does not have a camera down the right field line to show if a ball is going fair or foul. The 1-2. And that one fouled off. We'll do it again. Oh. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. What a pitch. They're going bottom 2. I think they're having issues now with the Harper interview stuff. No games to look up. There's nothing. There's no other sports tonight. Maybe some WNBA action. We'll look at the rotating scoreboard at the bottom. So I don't know. What do we got? We got Marsh, Bohm, and Stock coming up. Marsh, Bohm, and Stock. Marsh batting 301. 15 home runs, 46 runs batted in. 15 doubles. Will steal a bag. He's got eight steals. Doesn't walk much. 96 strikeouts. Now that does not lead the team. Schwarber leads the team at 144. Sorry, guys. Getting text messages here. This is not medical information. This is not medical advice. Just putting this out there. The poor air quality Thursday was the equivalent of smoking 4 to 6 cigarettes in a day, according to a professor of public health at Lehigh University. I said to Mrs. PAS earlier that I don't feel sick, but just something. And for a strike, going 1 here. Thank you, Charles, for posting the rules there. The countdown to 10K is still on here. And a little chopper to first. Young's got it, and he dives to the bag and got him. Oh, man. Well, I say dives. I don't know if he tripped or fell. But he got him. He fell. But it still goes out as a 3 unassisted. What's up, Raymond? Felix, hey, welcome back in, Felix. And for a strike, 0-1. Scott dealing here. And for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. And a ground ball. Bichette off his back foot. Got him. 5-3 on the putout. Miss Gina is here. What is up, Miss Gina? Card Craze says, my husband and adult kid are both sick from the particulate in the air here. It's supposed to be bad through Friday. Adrenaline Junkies, collective greetings. In for a strike. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. Teddy's back. What's up, Teddy? Stop batting 249 on the year. 7 home runs, 42 runs batted in. An OPS of 698. In for a strike, 2-1. Miss Gina, they changed the time of the game. It was supposed to be at 7:10. They moved it to 6:10. Outside, 3-1. So I don't know if maybe you didn't know that they changed the time of this game. Sorry, I should have texted you. Should have texted the group. The 3-1. And that one laced down the right field side. Foul. Yeah, this is the Phillies uniform that reminds me of my childhood. This is the swung on a missed. Another 1-2-3 inning. We go to the third. It'll be 8-9-1 for our Mets. Beatty, Alvarez, and Ewing. Bam says everyone loves the powder blues. Fitzy says, ugh, can this smoke go away? What up, Fitzy? Another fellow streamer, everybody. Make sure you check out Thomas Fitzpatrick. Young man does a great job of covering the Red Sox, the Bruins. He'll mix in Patriots games, Michigan football, mixing in other games as well. So, Fitzy, make sure you post your link in the chat. His Red Sox are hot right now, getting ready to start the second half of the year. Fitzy, who do you guys play starting this weekend? Oh, Tampa Bay, I think. Right? You guys got a series with the Rays? Yeah, like let's see here. Play by play with JJ is live. Max coverage is live. Pete McDevitt is live covering this one. Man, thank you guys. Actually, let's there's Fitzy's links, everybody. Man, what a night the home run derby was, guys, on the stream. I texted the guys that were here. That was we've done a ton of games here. That was my favorite stream I have done. Having Snowman on, that was great. Then Rhino came on, and then On the Go with CeeLo came on. Oh, it was so much fun. I'm excited to work with Snowman some more coming this football season. Miss Gina says that was fun. Yes, it was. The 1-1. And popped out the shallow right center. Crawford will make the catch. The center fielder, one away. Andre's back saying, let's go, Mets. Frank says that was fun indeed. Mathematically, somebody asked about mathematically. Right now, mathematically, the Mets have a 1% chance at making the playoffs. 1%. In for a strike, 0-1. And that one grounded foul, 0-2. So, so you're telling me there's a chance. Miss Gina putting in the emotes there. Did he go? No swing. 1-2. The 1-2. And that one popped up. Crawford back. He's at the track. He's at the wall. And it's into the bushes. A home run. Francisco Alvarez gets the Mets on the board. Let's go. Swung on a missed 0-1. Dang it. Obligatory Nola solo shot. Pop the. Go back up. Hold on. Go back up. No, keep going. That. Now, I don't know if it's just based on the name, but I wonder if that's based off, like, if Mac Powell's song has anything to do with that. Down low, 1-2. Swung on a missed. Hey, and there he is. Hey, y'all. Snowman checking in. Had planned to be on, but then the sudden time change caught me while I was out with the wife. Understood. What up, Snowman? Make sure you post your link here as well. Here's Juan Soto, who singled his first time, but was erased on the double play. Snowman says he will be on Tuesday night. Tuesday is his birthday, and we'll be hosting a donation stream covering the White Sox and answering your questions. Very cool. And 1 or inside and low, 1-0. Here we go again. ESPN goes away. I just got to reload the tab. The 2-0. Outside 3-0. The 3-0. Well, there's a strike. 3-1. Bounce in the dirt. A 2-out walk. That'll bring up Bichette. Soto's been on base both times tonight. A walk and a single. Alvarez, yeah, Luminous. Alvarez hit the solo home run. Up and in, 1-0 to Bichette. But Alvarez, he's got some pop. That's his 10th home run of the year. He's missed some time. The 1-0. And right down the middle, 1-1. I do use Jordan. I do, and if all the in-game live streams are on this channel. All other NFL content is over on the Pure Adrenaline Football channel. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. The Mets get on the board. Francisco Alvarez. We go bottom 3. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Phillies coming up. But Snowman, if you haven't, make sure you post your link in the chat. Once again, thank you so much for joining us the other night. The baseball season opens up, if there's a baseball season next year. The baseball season opens up on Thursday, March 25th. We are at Miami. At Miami to start the year. And next year, it looks like everybody is scheduled to play on opening day. Let's look. 1, 2. 15. Ooh, the Braves and Dodgers open up the season next year. And that one lined up the middle. First base hit and first base runner for the Phillies. Always, Frank. Raymond asking for a double play. In for a strike, 0-1. Ron Duffney's here. What's up, Ron? Always great to see Ron. The 0-2. And that one popped up. Foul. It'll go out of play. Up high. Check swing. Did he go? He did. Struck him out. One away. Third strikeout for Scott. Up high, 1-0. Raymond saying throw strikes. The 1-0. Runner on first here with one out. Crawford batting .263. Oh. Popped up at the plate. Scott makes the catch behind the plate. Alvarez is hurt. Don't know how serious. He got caught by the backswing. Two out and a runner on first. Ooh. Yikes. Double ouch. Yeah. Hey, Daniel's here. Hello again from across the pond. What's up, Daniel? We're going to give Alvarez a couple pitches here. Let the cobwebs shake out. He gave a thumbs up saying he's ready to go. Oh. How are things in the States? The Canadians are trying to smoke us out. The 1-0. And that went out to right. Foul, 1-1. Charles says got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Pause now and give it a thumbs up. There's wildfires going up in There's wildfires up in Canada, and just the way that the track is moving, it's blowing all the smoke all down to the States. Look it up. Google it. Swung on a missed. Struck him out. 4 strikeouts for Scott. We go to the 4th. It'll be Lindor, Benj, and Polanco coming up. No, it is not fun. It's nasty. Hazy orange. That sounds like a great name for a rock band. 4K. Heading to Germany and Austria. Will I be able to get your stream? Yeah, you should be able to. You should be able to. Card Trade says orange means there's a lot of particulate in the air. If you wear a mask like the COVID ones, it will help your lungs out. Germany and Austria, he says. I can log in and check to see if we get any views from those countries. Analytics. And that one laced foul down the left field side. Geography. I can break it down by geography. Inside. Okay, it doesn't give exact cities. Go again with ESPN. And that one chopped to second. Stott's got it over to first, one away. Let's see here. Mexico, Venezuela, the UK, Germany. All right. The first person to guess what percentage of our views comes from Germany. 500 channel points. Oh, nice diving stop. Gets up, 2 away. 2 out and nobody on. %. And that is incorrect. Miss Gina also says 3%. And Steve, I'll get to your comment here in a minute. 35% says Sean. No, way too high. Who do we else got? Charles says 0.05%. It's an odd percentage. 2% says Stanley. Nope, too high. 2.5% saying Daniel. Nope. A little chopper. Turner. And they got him at first. A quick 1-2-3 inning. 7 pitches. We go bottom 4. Hey, Mets, if this is not the time, then when? What's up, Ed? Somebody else was here. Steven, under 9.5, looking good so far. Absolutely. 7% says Raymond. 5% says Miss Gina. These are all incorrect. Berg saying 1%. That is incorrect. 10%? No. 10%. That's high. After the United States, I'm not going to tell you. We'll take a couple more guesses here. 4%, no, Raymond. Charles, 0.5%, no, Raymond. Whatever the correct answer is. That is correct, James. What's up, James? Steve says he's in Berlin, Germany. 0.3%. Incorrect. Miss Gina saying 3.5%. 1.6%, says Frank. That is incorrect. Higher or lower than 2? It is lower than 2. Some of these have been really close. Charles says 2.5%. No. And then we'll look up Austria as well here. 0.8, 1.5, 1.5. No, 1.5. All right, Scott back out onto the mound. And there it is. Stanley with the 0.2%. 0.2% of our views come from Germany. Swung on a missed. Let's see if Australia's there. Up and in. What's the UK? We'll look at that as well. The United Kingdom is at 0.4% of our views. Up high. Zero 0.4% of our total views are from the UK. The 3-1 to Schwarber. Swung on a match, 3-2. James. He says I missed the question, but I'm going to agree with Stanley. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 5 strikeouts for Scott. And for a strike, 0-1. Oh, it was called a ball. I thought this whole ball was in the strike zone. And it is. It's a strike. It is a strike. Outside. Way outside. All right, some more points. If somebody can guess, that one's high. If somebody can guess what percentage the United States is, And what country is second on the list? U.S. is number one. That's right, all the time. Oh, off the glove down the right field line. Harper on his way to second. Makes the turn. He'll stay there. A one-out double. That'll bring on Marsh for the runner on second and one out. Frank R. is here. James says, how is everyone celebrating my 53rd birthday tomorrow? He said he's actually DJing another birthday on his birthday for a Sweet 16. And for a strike 0-1. 100% USA. It can't be 100%. %97% Mexico. No. The U.S. leads the charge at 73. I almost gave it away. The 1-1. So now you guys can narrow it down. Swung on a missed. Fouled off, actually. 1-2. Ronnie Lopez is back. James says 73.7%. That is incorrect. 73.5% is incorrect. Canada is second. That is incorrect. Popped foul. 73.3% is incorrect. Canada is fourth on the list. Canada is fourth. Daniel says 73.9%. That is incorrect. Up high, 2-2. Mexico. No, Mexico is not second. John, DR is second. That is correct. At 4.1%. And that one blooped out to left center field. Soto will make the catch. 2 away. Venezuela is not second. Dominican Republic, where is it? John up here had it. John up here had it. We'll give John some extra points here. Thank you, John. And Charles at 73.8% has got the USA. Want to know the count. Scott only getting ready to throw his 50th pitch of the night. And that one popped up. Young, foul territory. And he'll make the catch. So a one-out double is stranded. We go to the fifth. 1-0 Mets. It'll be 7, 8, and 9. Young, Beatty, and Alvarez coming up. The DR is second. Let's go. That is in terms of views. DR is second there too. Guess what percentage of our watch time is from the United States? What percentage of watch time is from the United States? If 73.8% of the views are from the United States, what is the watch time? Charles says 78.6. That is incorrect. 86% says Daniel. That is incorrect. James says 96.5%. That is incorrect. We need to wake up our bats, says Ronnie. 98.6. That is incorrect. He says hint. The hint is it is higher than the 73.8% of the views. Daniel says 85. Yo, Dr. Delay is here. This is like number 48. Dr. Delay, welcome in. Make sure you post your link in the chat as well. But man, guys, make sure you check out Dr. Delay. Does a great job of covering the Pirates, the Steelers, the Penguins. We'll mix in other games as well. Charles says 95.5%. 100% only while they're watching. Very nice. 78.1%. That is incorrect. I said, it is higher. Steven says 77%. That is incorrect. DO1. Inside 101. Robert P is here. As the second half begins Thursday night, it seems the time has come. A rival executive said the Mets informed their team that the sale is on. Where'd you get that from, Robert? And welcome in. 88% says Daniel. Incorrect. Stanley said 88 as well. Incorrect. 81.5% incorrect. 82.8 the batter challenged. 82.3%. That is incorrect. 82.45% on X. Thank you, Robert. Is it in the 80s? It is. No, I'm not breaking it down anymore. All right, I'll tell you what. You guys can ask for hints, but each time you ask a question, we drop it 100 points. Posted by SNY Mets. Thank you, Robert. Three and two to count here. Inside ball 4. So a leadoff walk for Young. %79.99999% incorrect. Is it in the 80s? That'll take us down to 400 points. Yes, it is in the 80s. Charles says 90.6. Incorrect. 81.7. Incorrect. Sean says 74%. I should drop it down some more points because of that. 89.3%. Incorrect. Second favorite baseball team? I don't know. It's probably pretty close between the Red Sox and the Orioles. 82. Incorrect. Chopped foul. 85.5%. Mr. Charles. Again. Outside. So that was fun. Welcome in. At least foul. There is only one correct answer to the second favorite team, John. Yes, that is correct. I am a New York Jets fan, and my second favorite team is whoever's playing the New England Patriots. And that one laced into center field. Back to back, or a walk in a single here for the Mets to start this one. And that'll bring up Alvarez, who provided the home run. When I do trivia stuff, guys, do you want me to keep it just sports related or music? Is music okay as well? Now, that was a little different with the YouTube stuff there because somebody asked if we were available in other countries. I did not see Austria on the list. I did. Germany is on the list. Why? Why would your other favorite team be play who against the Jets? It should be the Buffalo Bills for you. Music too, please, says Miss Gina. Not a big fan of the Phillies. Frank says music is good. Okay, I might have some ready. Oops. Inside. 2-0 here. Nola's losing it here this inning. Mix it up, says Charles. There's a strike. Oh, 3-0. No challenge. There's a strike. 3-1. Down ball 4. That'll load the bases. Back to the top of the lineup here for Ewing, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. John says I'm a Jets fan going back to Namath. Now, I know I've seen John in our chat here a few times, but I think I've seen John in some of the Jet YouTubers I watch. John, have you ever hung out in live streams with Green Bean or Matt O'Leary and Ryan? I think I've seen you in those chats. I usually don't chat much when I'm watching those guys, but all right, I got a music question here. A music question. 70th pitch from Nola coming up. The first one. Swung down low, 1-0. The 1-0. And that one ripped. Caught. Double play. Nice job by Harper. 2 out and runners on second and third. That'll bring up Soto with an open base. Hit hard, right at Harper. Intentional walk to Soto. That'll bring up a chat. Soto's been on base all 3 times. That's going to help the OPS. Maybe I'll change my first question up here. We'll do it in between innings here. Bases loaded and 2 out now. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Oh, and 1 to count. Swung on a miss, 0-2. That's why you walk Soto. Just some bad luck on that double play. At least it wasn't an ending triple play. The Mets are 4 for 10 tonight when they have 2 strikes on them. Notre Dame football, says John. The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. Yo, MF 20 gifted memberships. Let's go. We will take a look to see who got them. Thank you so much, MF. Now we're going to get a ton of more. I got to figure out a way to fix that because those folks don't have any channel points popped out to right. Foul. But MF, thank you so much for going above and beyond to support the channel. James with the $2 super chat as well. The 1-2. And that one hit out to right. It'll be caught. So the Mets load the bases with nobody out and do not score thanks to the double play by Bryce Harper. We are halfway through. Still 1-0 Mets. Make sure you guys are in the chat. Make sure you hit them thumbs up. For James, I'm not sure if it lets you hit a thumbs up there for the gifted memberships or not. All right, a little music trivia here. We'll start it off with a little music trivia. Nope, I lost it. I had the song I wanted. All right. Aretha Franklin song Respect. Aretha Franklin song Respect went to #1 on the charts. But she is not the original singer of that song. The original singer only took it to number 35 on the charts. Who was the original singer to Respect? Won't let us, or I don't know how to like. Not good. Sam's here saying hello, PAS. Did they? Yes, they did. They distributed the memberships, yeah. Yes, they did. Charles Otis Redding. Look at it. Charles is on the heater tonight. Otis Redding. Very nice. Nope. I'm sorry. James was first. even though he spelt it wrong. So I'm going to give you both 500 points because I didn't see James's. I'll give you both the 500 points. Nope, John. Sorry, I actually gave it to the wrong person. I gave it to Charles at first, but it was actually James. One and one to count here. Next half inning, we'll do another music question. All genres, so you're gonna have to know your music. Swung on a miss, 1-2. One and two to count here from Scott. Stott is the batter. The 1-2. It bounced in the dirt, 2-2. Aaron says, hi, nice new logo. Thank you so much, Aaron. And that one golfed foul. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Swung on a miss. 6 strikeouts for Scott. Stott has struck out both times. Here comes Real Muto, who singled his first time. In for a strike, 0-1, excuse me. The 0-1. And a ground ball up the middle. Beatty sets. Nice scoop by Young, 2 away. Yo, Roadrunner Steve is back. What's up, Roadrunner? Moncona swings and misses, 0-1. Outside. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And that one popped up. Foul. Yes, MF. Yes. Inside. That was inside. Bad challenge here. Wait, bad challenge. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Gladys Knight. Sean, hit the live button. No, thank you, MF. Thank you. Appreciate that. Popped up. Foul. Could I go back in here and see? No, it doesn't tell me in this side of the software who got them, but I saw them all in the chat. The 3-2. In. Called strike 3, but the batter's going to challenge. This is going to be close. This is going to be close. And he struck him out. We go to the 6th. For the Mets, it'll be Lindor, Benj, and Polanco looking to increase this lead. All right, we have another music question coming up. Let's make it a little bit more, maybe not modern, but not from the 60s. How about that? Oh, I was going to do that one, but I said not from the 60s. See, I don't know if you guys are going to know some of these because some of these are covers and were more popular songs than the original, than the original. I think everybody would get that one. All right, let's go. Let's go a little bit more 90s, early 2000s here. In 2002, I'm going to ask the question, and then you guys will have to give me the original artist. In 2002, Johnny Cash recorded and released a song titled "Hurt." It did not chart on the billboards, but the original band took it to number 30 on the rock charts. The song title is "Hurt," and who is the original band? No Googling. It's the first person that knows. Boring games to Star Wars. No, I don't think so. Oh, John already got it. I was going to put a mark down, so I knew. 9 Inch Nails is correct once again. I'm very critical of cover songs because cover songs are usually never as good as the original, but Johnny Cash's version was awesome. I got one that'll stump. I got one that'll stump you. Ripped foul. I don't even know if Mrs. PAS would know this one. But we'll ask that in between again. Did it not give out the points? And a ground ball to second. Stott's got it. I'm going to do it again, John, because I didn't see you add the points to you. There we go. Now I see it. Nola at 79 pitches here in the sixth inning, so doing a good job. Only gave up the solo home run. Was able to get out of it. The Mets had bases loaded last inning and didn't score. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. They're on the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1 is chopped to Turner. Oh, and it's an E6 off of Turner's glove in the center field. Benj will make it to second base. That's an E6. Negative 38 for Turner at shortstop on run saved. That's not good. Where you got Stott, such a great second baseman. What is up with Turner? Lazy. Watching that play there, that was lazy. Get in front of the ball, block it. He was trying to do a little Ole action there on the side. Down low, 1-0. Rising Rhino in the house. What is up, Rhino? What is going on? How were the birthday shenanigans, buddy? In for a strike. But guys, make sure you check out Rising Rhino. Rhino does a great job during the NFL season of covering football all Sunday long. Up high. 2-1 to count. Crush those Phillies, he says. Doing it next week, fam had to postpone. Gotcha, buddy. Eagle Deeds. Trying hard on the outside corner, 2-2. Polanco thought about challenging. Raymond asking for a little hit here from Polanco. Been very disappointed in Polanco. I was not happy, but I was glad we signed him, and he has been nothing but a letdown. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. I'm sorry. Give me one of the young guys down in the minors that can bat 178. Come on. So 2 out now with a runner on second. Young struck out and walked. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Somebody getting warmed up in the Philly pen. Kirkering. Orion Kirkering. Swung on a miss. The Mets are 0 for their last 22 with 2 outs and runners on. The 0-2. Swung on a foul tip, held by Real Muto. We go bottom six. Still 1-0 Mets. It'll be 9-1-2. Crawford, Turner, and Schwarber coming up. All right. I have come up with a way to put a mark in the chat so I know when to start looking for correct answers. A little bit more music trivia on covers here. This one might be a little tough. Some of you guys might not get this one. Wedgecombe, welcome in, Wedgecombe. All right. My guy, my second favorite artist, Blake Shelton, took a song to number one. Oh, the song is called Home. Blake Shelton took it to number one on country radio and number 41 on the Hot 100, where the original singer only took it to number 72 on the top 100. Who is the original singer of the song Home? A little line there to start looking for. Frank says leaving runners on base will bite the Mets. No Googling it. Carly Rae Jepsen. That is incorrect. That should be a deduction. Rhino, that should be a deduction. Carly Rae Jepsen. That was Call Me Maybe. Yeah. Does Mrs. PAS know who sang this song Home besides Blake Shelton taking it to number one? Do you have your phone? I'm gonna I was gonna text it to you.
You can.
Oh no, that's okay. I was close. Rhino says I was close. James Michael Bublé, very nice. Blake Shelton took it to number one in country, number 41 on the Hot 100, and original singer Michael Bublé only took it to number 72. Fun fact, they also combined together to do a Christmas version of Home on Blake Shelton's Christmas album. 0-2 the count here to Crawford. I don't know if he looked it up. Fouled off. I want to know for real, James. Did you have to look that up? Brooks Raley's starting to get warmed up. Oh, man. And a little chopper up the middle. Lindor's got it. Over to first. One away. Wedge, thank you so much for the disco ball. Appreciate that. Eagle says Blake is awesome. Yo, his new song, Let Him In Anyway. Love that song. Outside, 1-0. Rhino's got jokes today, and he keeps going with them. So Rhino's going to get some points. The 2-0. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Outside 3-1. Some beach. Oh, he said I did cheat. I'm a DJ though. Very true. Foul. Oh, and caught by Beatty at second. 2 away. Wedge with the happy poop emoji. No such thing as a happy poop. Popped foul by Schwarber. We'll do another song trivia question here in between innings. It's an older song, so you're gonna have to. A lot of you guys. Oh, and that one is absolutely crushed. And we are tied at 1. A Schwarbomb. Oh, no, it's not gone. It's a double. My fault. It is a double for Kyle Schwarber. I think they're going to take a look at this. I thought it was gone. Let's look. What does it hit? Let's see. That hits the railing. That hits the railing and bounces back into play. This is going to be a double. Raymond says top of the railing. Very nice. Let's see where it hits. Does it hit the fan's glove? Oh, man, it's a double. It is a 1-out double. We are not tied. That's what he said, Raymond. He said his bid. That's going to be it for Scott. 5 2/3 tonight. So we're getting a pitching change here for Harper. All right, this could be a 2-part question. There's going to be 2 correct answers for this one. I'm not going to give you the year because that could, if you're Googling stuff, that could help. In 2015, Chris Stapleton took the song Tennessee Whiskey to number 57 on the charts. There are 2 other artists that have covered the song. One of those artists took it to number 2, and the original artist took it to number 77 on the chart. I will accept either the original or the first cover artist. Once again, the song is Tennessee Whiskey, and James beat me. Man, James, that is 1. If somebody can give me the other one, I will give out some more points. George Jones in 1983 took Tennessee whiskey to number 2. I am looking for the number. I am looking for the original artist. So we have George Jones and Chris Stapleton, both covering Tennessee whiskey. Brooks Raley is the pitcher here. I will keep an eye on the chat. Down low, 1-0. James got that one quick. James beat me putting in the line there. The throw back to second. They got the runner hung up between second and third, and a bad throw, and Schwarber saved. They had him picked off. Charles Adderley with the David Allen Co. That is correct. David Allen Co., the original singer, only took it to number 77. The 2-0. Up high. 3-0. Eagle Deed saying, what is up, Mets fans? 3-0 the count. This could be an intentional, unintentional walk here. The 3-0. Up and in, ball 4. Don't put runners on the corners for Marsh. Guys will know that one. Yeah, I believe he did, Eagles. Oh, I got another one that'll be there's a strike 0-1. Oh, I got a good one. I know which one I'm taking next. Bichette in foul territory along the railing. It goes out of play. David Allen, April 29th. Wow. Yeah, now back to our regular scheduled programming. 86. Wow. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Brooks Raley does his job. We go to the 7th. Still 1-0 Mets. 8-9-1 here for our Mets. Beatty, Alvarez, and Ewing coming up. But let's get back to a little bit of music trivia. This will be another 2-parter because there were 2 covers. 2 covers to the song. I'm going to do it the other way now. No, I'm going to give you an artist name and song. I want to know who did the original and then who did it after the name I give you. Willie Nelson took the song Always on My Mind to number 5 on the charts. Who was the original artist to sing Always on My Mind? And who took it to number 4 after Willie Nelson took it to number 5? John with the Elvis. Very nice. Elvis was the original singer. Very nice, John. And Daniel, the Pet Shop Boy. Very nice. On the outside corner, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that one is absolutely lifted out to right. I don't want to say crushed. Beatty got that one, and it's 2-0. Fifth home run for Beatty. It's 2-0. Roadrunner Steve says, how about some 60s music for us old dudes? See what we got here on the list. All right, I got one. 73 likes, says Frank and Kleiman. Let's go. Shot, thank you for being here. Thank you for saying hello in the chat. Thanks for saying thank you for thanking me. How about that? Thank you for your thanks. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Beatty's now 2 for 3 tonight, single in that home run. Henry just subscribed. Thank you, Henry. Appreciate that. Welcome in if you are new here. My name's John. I go live for 99.4% of Mets games, if you know why. And that one is absolutely laced out to left. And that one's gone. I don't know if that's a home run or not. That went through the railing. How is that a home run? That one looks like it went through the little opening in the railing. I need to see this again. I don't know how this is a home run. And we're getting a pitching change here. I need to see this one. I guess it's a home run. All right, we're getting a pitching change, so let's get some more music trivia going. Somebody asked for an older question. Somebody wants a little older question. Both artists took this song to number one. I will give you the artist. The first two people with the correct answer get 500 points each. One was 1962, the other one was 1974. The title of the song, The Locomotion. Looking for two correct answers. That was the one, Roadrunner Steve. That was the one I thought people would not be able to get. Roadrunner Steve was first. Sorry, Raymond. We're looking for the other artist. Steve got it. Grand Funk Railroad. Let's go. I thought that would have been a little tougher for you guys. Because I knew the Grand Funk Railroad version and not the other version. Linda Ronstadt. No. Linda Ronstadt did not take it to number one if she sang it. One of these you guys should get real quick here. One of these you should get real quick. This song also went to number one by two different artists, one in 1972 and one in 1987. The name of the song, Lean on Me. And that one golfs down the first. Harper's got it. One away. Bill Withers, Roadrunner Steve, first one to get it. Sorry, Robert. Roadrunner beat you down low. That's the one. That's the one everybody knows, right? But it was also taken to number one in 1987. Pat's back. What's up, Pat? Club New Charles, let's go. There's a strike going one. My brain really hurts now. And the chopper foul. Check swing foul. Down low. Down low. I believe it's 3-2 now. It is. One out here in the top of the 7th. '88, not '87. Not according to Billboard. Billboard says 1987. Inside, ball 4. In for a strike to Bichette. Still only one out here in the 7th inning. And chopped foul. DO2. Hawk is here. What's up, Hawk? Oh, Hawk's back, I should say. And a little chopper up the middle. Oh, steps on the bag. Nice play by Turner. 6-6-3 double play. Second time Bichette's grounded into a double play. We go bottom 7. It's now 3-0 Mets. So let's go. Enjoy, everybody. Stand up, stretch, get some snacks. And we will be right back with this one. All right, we are back in for the rest of this one. We are going bottom 7. It is now 3-0 Mets. Please stand by and stay tuned. No, get up and stretch. And a ground ball to third. Bichette, Spinorama, the high throw. Nice play by Young, one away. Daniel says, I'm going to head off now. It's 1:15 in the morning. So I need to get some sleep. LFGM. Thank you so much, Daniel. Glad you were able to hop in for a little bit here with the earlier start. In for a strike, 0-1. Oh, Brazabon is the new pitcher here. I did not realize it was Brazabon. Down low, 1-1. And a little slicer that goes foul. 1-2. And a little chopper foul. The 1-2. And that one popped up the center. Ewing on the run will make the catch. 2 away. Maybe a step onto the track. Want to know the count. Little meeting at the mound here. The broadcast is talking about how the Mets are open for business in terms of selling players. Fouled off. One the real Muto. Check swing, he went 1-2. They said he foul tipped it as well. The 1-2. Down low. 2-2. Machine is back, so sorry about that, Mr. PAS. Down low, 3-2. Phone is acting up. Did a restart. Then my nephew called. Leave. Oh, he's on leave for the Navy for a few days. Very cool, Miss Gina. And that one chopped. Lindor on the charge, starts the first. Got him a 1-2-3 inning from Brazabon. For the Mets, it'll be Lindor, Benj, and Polanco coming up. We have not updated our numbers here. So let's do that. The Mets have 2 more runs, so that'll change it to 401. And they have 2 more home runs. That'll change it to 115. no Mets Phillies game tomorrow. It's weird that they come back for Thursday and have Friday off. So I think the game tomorrow will be the Apple TV game. The White Sox and Blue Jays tomorrow night. White Sox and Blue Jays tomorrow night for us. The Apple TV game at 7:15 Eastern Time. And at first, when I saw it, the day off on Friday, I thought, oh, maybe the World Cup's going on. But no, the World Cup's only got one game left, and that's not till Sunday. I was going to say, let me check in on the other games right now, but there's once again, this is the only game, the only MLB game anyway. Yeah, the World Cup is on Sunday. France versus England. No. What am I looking at here? Oh, do the losers play each other? I did not know that. Sunday is the final. Spain and Argentina. Here's Lindor leading it off in the 8th here. Outside, want to know. Oh no, I listen to all kinds of music. James, up high. It just happens that my two favorite artists of all time are both country artists. That's all. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Miss Gina says 115 in the chat. Let's go. 79 likes, says Frank. Going strong. It's a good stream back after a couple days off. And that one popped up. Shallow left. Turner will make the catch. One away. I'll be at my sister celebrating my birthday a day early. I may not be in the condition to chat tomorrow. The beverage I'll be consuming will have side effects. And a chopper down the Stotts got it at second. Over to Harper, 2 away. That'll bring up Polanco, 0 for 3 on the night. Honestly, Polanco might be over since he's come back. Mets lead the MLB in scoring after the All-Star break. Let's go. They lead in scoring. They lead in home runs. Did Christian Scott get 7? Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoa. And that one laced out to left. Marsh back, and then he caught it. Nice catch. A 1, 2, 3 inning. We go bottom 8. 8, 9, and 1 for the Phillies. My guess is it's going to be Weaver coming up here in the 8th inning. The graphics are done. The graphics are done and set up for the 2026 NFL Power Rankings. So I am excited for that. I was trying to get a fantasy football thing implemented into the software, but I just couldn't get it to work. And I was wasting too much time on it. So we're going to push that one back. The fantasy football one, we're going to push back to next season. But I hope to have a fantasy baseball one available. I know a lot of us might not play fantasy sports, but Andre says, wow, the Mets are giving the Phillies BTA. I don't know. Whoa. Yeah, great pitching performance tonight from Scott. He went 5 2/3. 5 2/3 of shutout baseball tonight. 7 strikeouts. All right, here we go. Who cares if the Mets start the second half of the year off on a good note? They've already announced to the rest of the MLB world that they are open for business. And that one absolutely crushed out the center. Ewing before the track. It'll be caught. Aloha Smurf. Let me get to that here. What did it say? Phillies 4-3 in a walk-off, bottom of the ninth. Question: typical Mets, right? That would be a typical Met game. Frank says he's impressed with. It's Aloha. Aloha. I haven't done any team-by-team predictions, James, but honestly, I think they should be in the conversation for that division. Popped up. Foul. Nope. Fair territory. Bichette. He'll make the catch. 2 away. Two out, nobody on for Turner. Turner's gone 0 for 3 tonight. Flew out the center, struck out, and lined out the second. Luke Weaver has given up 0 earned runs over his last 25 innings. Swung on a missed 0-1. The 0-1. And that one is. And that ball's gone. Turner gets the Phillies on the board. And the streak is over. 25 consecutive innings without an earned run, and then he gives it up. You're not supposed to talk about these things. Here's Schwarber. I'm in for a strike 0-1. Two out, nobody on here for Schwarber. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. The 2-1. And a chopper up the first base side. Beatty's got it at second. He'll throw to first. That'll retire the side. But the Phillies get on the board with the Turner home run. All the runs tonight. Home runs, all solo shots. We go to the ninth. Our Mets still lead 3-1. It'll be 7, 8, and 9. Young, Beatty, and Alvarez coming up. We'll be back live tomorrow night for the White Sox and Blue Jays. I have to remake our schedules there so it'll rotate in the banner below. Giants will be your number one. Our Giants will be your most improved team this year. It's a good prediction. Coaching is going to play a big part of that. I like Jackson Dart. I think that was. I love that draft pick by the Giants. Scatterboo, is he going to be 100%? What's up, Jared? No, he said it. He said it in a walk-off, James. So we're still going to have to do the bottom of the ninth. But we are going bottom 9 here. I better start looking. Is anybody live streaming tonight? Is any other crew live streaming tonight? Oh, CH is live. What is he doing? Max is doing this game. Yeah, not many people live streaming tonight. I thought the home run derby was Monday night. No, there's only we're the only game tonight, Miss Gina. The 2 up, and Young fouls it off. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. The 3-1. And fouled off, 3-2. Just sometimes I got to remember I'm supposed to be talking. I get listening to what they're talking about. They're talking about what Cora. Is Cora going to be interested in either the Phillies or the Mets job next year? Are the Phillies going to keep Mattingly if he said he'd be willing to come back? He's live doing something, Miss Gina, but it's not a baseball game. He is live though. Beatty lays his one out to left. Marsh will make the catch, one away. The Mets 1 for 7 hitters tonight. Or 1 through 7 hitters tonight, 2 for 23. Beatty and Alvarez, 4 for 6 with 3 home runs on the outside corner, 0-1. Williams is warming up. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Yeah, but if you don't want to hang out with us tomorrow night for the White Sox Blue Jays, we'll be back live for Mets and Phillies on Saturday. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Ooh, that's a good trivia question, Ed. One last trivia question. How many teams won the World Series the same year they hosted the All-Star game? I don't remember the year, but I can think of one. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Well, no, I just get caught listening to the story. Like they were talking about Cora Mattingly and the Phillies job, the Mets job, the 2-2. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Somebody tuning in at just the wrong time, be like, this guy's just staring at his screen, not saying nothing. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. Struck him out, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Ewing, who's 0 for 4 tonight. What? In a couple weeks, James, the list. They said, here's Somebody came and put it in the chat earlier that SNY Mets tweeted out that the Mets have officially started telling teams that they're open for business. They said everyone on the team is available except for Benj, Ewing, Soto, Scott, and McLean. Anybody else can be had. DK's here. What's up, DK? And that's a fair ball down the left field line. And it's into the corner. It gets away. Young's rounded third. The relay throw from Turner is not in time. The Mets get that run back. A.J. Ewing with an RBI double. I forgot we had a runner on first. Oh, I was wrong. I thought the Braves did it the 1 year. Yeah, training camps start real soon. We're in July here. There's not enough time in a day. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a missed 0-2. Boyd said, I sarcastically said to myself, Yankees and Dodgers probably. I should have typed it out. Oh, it is Taylor. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go bottom 9. The Mets up 4-1. That was Taylor. Thank you. I did not realize that was supposed to be Soto's spot. Not sure why they took him out. Let me see what he's doing to see if I should send everybody over there or what. Oh, JG9 is live. What's he doing? How come he didn't come up on my list? Unless he just went live. Here it doesn't say he's live, but when I... Oh, maybe he's not live. No, he's not live. Oh, he was live. He just ended the stream 7 minutes ago. Oh, he just did a series preview. Hey, there he is. What's up, CH? We were just talking about you. It said when I looked at the redirect list, it said you were live, but you just ended your stream. I'm good, CH. How are you, buddy? I think he just passed 300 subs. I could be wrong. There, the Mets can't lose 4-3 now. Very true. Over 400 subs. Let's go. All right, Devin Williams on for the save here. And fouled off 0-1. Oh, you are welcome, buddy. Swung on a miss, 0-2. 0-2 the count. The 0-2. Way inside. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. They're 2-2. And grounded to Beatty at second, over to first. 1 away. That'll bring up Marsh. Thank you, everybody, for hopping in. Once again, they changed the game time, so I mean, we're still almost 3 hours in, though. Yeah, 254. 254. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Once again, shout out to James with the $2 super chat. Shout out to MF who gifted 20 memberships tonight. Inside 3-2. Shout out to my mods for always being here. Miss Gina, Mr. Charles, James. And that one laced out to left. But right at Taylor, 2 away. CH gifted 5 as well. Yo, DK gifted 1. Let's go. Mo Betta. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Mo Betta. That used to be a cowboy clothing company. Ricky says he got one. The 0-1. Swung on a miss. Fouled off. 0-2, though, either way. Phillies are down to their final strike. I got to find a way to get rid of that so the messages don't go in the chat there. We don't want those messages. The outside, 1-2. 1-2. Good words, try them. It was good to be back to Mets coverage today, especially after the way they lost on Sunday. Swung on and missed at a ball in the dirt, and the ball game is over. Devin Williams gets the save. 3 solo home runs from the Mets tonight. Save number 100 in Devin Williams' career. The Mets with the 3 solo bombs, 2 from Alvarez, 1 from Beatty, an RBI double from Ewing, and the Phillies got on the board with the 2-out home run by Turner in the 8th. Put it in the book, says Christopher. Let's go. But welcome in once again, everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Once again, no Mets-Phillies game tomorrow night. They came back tonight, and they have tomorrow night off. So we'll be live for White Sox Toronto. That'll actually be good. I haven't watched any White Sox baseball this year, so that'll be fun. But then we have the Mets and Phillies on Saturday and Sunday, weather permitting. So I was supposed to do the power rankings last night for the first half. We didn't get that done, so we'll do it on Sunday at our noontime slot. So good stuff, everybody. Let me see who's live so we can redirect. Because we want to redirect. We want to support somebody who's been supportive of us. Brother Gary just subscribed. Thank you, Brother Gary. Appreciate that. It is free to subscribe, everybody. Free to subscribe. Replays. Nope. All right. Everybody that was live that I knew was doing this game. So we're not going to redirect tonight, everybody. So enjoy the rest of your Thursday nights. I'm going to watch a little TV here, eat a little dinner, and unwind. And we will be back to baseball coverage tomorrow. Enjoy, everybody. Thanks again.